So Huan, yeah, pretty sure it was cheated. Imagine this disconnect in the Granati Cup would have come 20 seconds earlier. I mean, I just barely finished the round before, where you had to finish to get points.
Yeah, you were just standing at the start the whole way.
It was freezing, yeah, in the part where the finish timeout was still running out for others. And I saw nobody, I couldn't spectate nobody, there was just nobody, but the timer ran further until it was at 0. And they already guessed what happened, they already had an idea. First I thought this is the dirt map, but it is not the dirt map. Seems like mixed.
I'm out, bye bye.
See you. I actually asked Nadeo Huan. I actually, and Shorty also vote. Maybe it will get removed. The question is if I get my trophy that I deserve.
Yeah.
I actually want to watch that one now as well. I didn't watch it yet.
It's just suspicious.
You watched it? No, you didn't watch the clip, but you watched one yourself after the Cup of the Day.
No, I watched your one. I didn't watch the.
Ach so, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks a bit weird. I feel like he gains speed at some parts. I don't think that
it's difficult to see with the camera, of course.
But he has a touch and he still makes the next cycle easily, and in my opinion, I mean, I have now played this map so much that I would say this couldn't be possible.
Yeah, that touch I think is possible, but it is... No, that is not possible. No, that end is not possible.
Yeah, that he has so much speed after he uses that moving block to get around.
Yeah, I mean that is possible physically, but you don't do that in a world record run. That is, especially if you are already a suspicious person. I think physically it still makes sense, the run. I think it's possible. It's not likely that you with that wall touch, but it is possible. Well, yeah, that makes no sense. Obviously that's cheated. How though? I fucking hate that.
I mean, with his ability to always drive the same run again and again, is he maybe able to do something like he does a segmented run, like he tries something until he got a good corner, and then he has that saved, so that the next one starts exactly the same. And then
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Since the time he always drove was his PB, like his track of the day PB.
I mean,
so he probably does something with like replay stuff, or I don't know.
I don't see why that is something. Like, why would it be? Obviously, it would be his PB. Why would he have a better PB?
Yeah, but it was an actual like time he driven, like an official normal time. Like, not sure if that would be possible, because you can't just easily, you know, like play around with the replay files or something like that. So if he actually needs the replay file itself to do what he's doing, he couldn't just, you know, cut out some respawns.
No, not the respawns. It's just that's not what Marius meant. Not respawns. Just literal driving until that point. Like that it tries for you for 30 seconds, and then you drive a few seconds afterwards and then see did that work, did that not work, and then you just take home as far as you get.
Ah, oh yeah, would work probably.
Yeah. The thing that is wondering that I'm wondering about, if you do that like externally, I don't know how that would work externally, because I can see that being consistent if you always retire and then you have the same starting point always, in theory. But in a cup of a day, the rounds always the rounds doesn't start at a specific point, you know. It always like it doesn't start after you press something. It starts on its own, so the timing would be easily off there. So that's why it's likely that it's something with Open Planet, you know.
Yeah, it is
Incorporated.
with Open Planet. That's confirmed basically.
Yeah.
Not basically, that is confirmed. That's something with Open Planet.
Yeah, I mean, just in general that would be impossible to do live in rounds externally. Yeah, that's what I would mean. Like without any in-game tool.
Well, I mean, as long as Open Planet can do it, a different tool could also do it.
Yeah, as long as it's reading something from the game. But without that, I mean.
Yeah,
just-
you basically have to make sure that whatever he's doing right now is not possible through the game itself.
I may play one here.
I mean, the issue isn't that Open Planet makes it accessible. The issue is that the game itself makes that accessible.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, you can just easily fix it with Open Planet and then just
Yeah.
disable the functionality within Open Planet. But it would make more sense to disable whatever he exploited, that the game itself already blocks that.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible what Ozone wrote, that right now what he is doing is not saved in the replay, and the replay that is driven like that.
Those
and
are
the
two
replay
different
that
things.
is- yeah, it mean I would hope that there are two different verification processes, not just the replay, but also how you're driving it like
No,
live.
Lars,
you know?
but we were just talking about the TAS, and now you're talking about him cheating the world records. Those are two completely different topics.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking in general. Well, doesn't matter too much.
He's gonna get banned for sure, though. There's no way they can't ban him after that shit.
Yeah, it's just a problem that it still exists, you know? Needs to be
Yeah.
fixed in general.
He must have spent quite a couple of hours though to get that working.
Yeah, I mean,
the
that one is
replays-
also just really weird.
I mean, the replay stuff is pretty. The replay stuff, like the world records on today's or yesterday's record today, probably wasn't that difficult. I mean, that's probably easy, relatively easy to do. But like the test stuff that's not something you can easily do.
Yeah, I mean, the cheating and stuff like that is like some cheaters always say, yeah, it's just a demonstration. I just wanted to show that it's possible or something, but he did it multiple times. So, you know.
Yeah, and he also
So
he also refrained from telling how he did it.
And the worst
You know,
thing
like
is,
if he would have done it once and then immediately and then told Miss about it and what he did, so Miss can fix it with Open Planet, then sure, why not? But he didn't do that.
yeah. Also, the problem is with those kind of cheaters, they always take something away. Here, obviously, he took Mario's world record away.
Yeah, that
In
was
the other
completely
case, he
not
took
needed.
Mario's maybe win in a couple of days away.
And we're talking about Open Planet things where you know that it's not like you have to tell Nadir, yo, Nadir, this is doable. And Nadir is like, yeah, we would fix it, but no time. Where you like maybe would think, yeah, maybe I'm just forcing it and kind of forcing Nadir to like take action, because you know, like because then Nadir knows how big of an issue it is when the whole community sees the record and is like, yo, that guy is cheating. Like, what the fuck? Can you please remove him? There's like more pressure than telling Nadir, yo, I could do this. You know what I mean? But with Open Planet, you can just literally tell Miss, yo, Miss, this is doable, please fix, and she is gonna immediately fix that, you know? Like, there is no need to force it. There is no, he did not have to do that.
Oh god, why do I have no grip?
But she does, cheater. Obviously.
Wait, there's like half a second of finish knockout on the server right now. Turbo was so long in the setting that somehow he messed it up still. Oh my god. Better be first then.
Can you play his knockouts?
I just joined now while we're still here. His all knockouts is always a thing because it takes so long and there's so many. That's always a problem.
I mean,
There
it's
are not
his
many
end
finishes.
armor's knockout.
Yes, I also wanted to correct that, but
Yeah, it indeed just takes so long. They should shorten it, in my opinion.
now the finish time is fine now, he fixed it.
The good thing with Granadi's knockout is that you like work for a goal, like you can work for the final one and then feel satisfaction. But with Turbo and Armor one, it's just, I mean, you still get some points, but what do you get out of it in the end? I don't know.
Nothing, I just joined now, maybe for fun. Just
Yeah, obviously.
just something to do right now while we still talk.
Yeah,
basically.
there is no issue with that. I'm just saying. I mean that's the key point. Obviously, fun, but I just need something more usually to get me motivated.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that as well. If I would host anything, I would also want there to be some incentive to do well.
I mean, at this point, I'm far from normal anyway.
Shorty only in it for the money and fame, Susie writes.
Yeah, I'm not in it for the money and fame. That's also wrong. Fame, yes. Money, no. If I would be in only for the money then I would be playing the wrong things. Even with money, I'm mostly there just for the prestigious things of it. I mean, obviously getting money, yeah, is nice, but maybe if Trackmania would be big enough where you can actually live off of Trackmania, then maybe I would be in for the money, you know, but if it's just like 100 or 200 euros, it's like, I mean, sure, it's nice, but that alone doesn't motivate anyone, I think. Unless you're like still in school.
Yeah, exactly. If you're young, then it matters a lot.
Yeah. But now, I mean, sure, I'm still kind of broke, and 200 euros is a lot, but it's not to the point where I'm like, yeah, wow, damn, I have to like grind 4 hours just to do good here.
Yeah.
Not gonna work. It's not gonna motivate me as much anymore as when I was younger, maybe. Because there are different options if I would be in for the money, you know. You can just find a job, for example.
Then you have to do something.
Yeah, you also have to train the maps if you want to win Trackmania tournaments. At least some of them, you know.
A nice Holo loses a lot of points here. It's good.
I still have to clean my room a little bit. At least part of it. Oh well, tomorrow is also a day. It's not that much anymore.
since you're driving the SlowLearnerCup already for 15 minutes, right, Marius? You haven't talked at all about it, like not a single word, I feel like, besides the no spin.
Yeah, the no spin was before it started. I talked very little about it. Oh my god. I can't see if I jump there or not, if there's a gap.
Now we're getting commentary. There you go.
Yeah. Ha! Again second, lol. The ending is so good for Peking Enter and me. Peking Enter was quite far behind already.
Peking Enter?
Yep.
Haha.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, Holo completely loses it on this track. He still didn't finish, now he does. I was unlucky on the first map with the ice section, on the mixed map. It was one ice turn, and the exit of that ice turn decided over multiple seconds, kind of, because of the part that came afterwards. That ripped my runs. Because the rest I was good at. Oh god.
As you probably don't use Twitter, right?
Yeah, not really.
I was wondering if you could disable Twitter telling you about likes and just notify you about comments.
Yeah, that's super weird. I don't use it. I basically only made a Twitter account, so I have, like, people can actually tag me, you know, and don't just write Lars TM or something like that. Like that they actually have something to tag, basically. Because otherwise it always looks weird. Like there are 3 blue names and then 1 just blank.
Yeah.
Basically only have it for that, but yeah, I don't know. It's
I'm only for
it's really annoying with that. Like you get like 10, 15 notifications sometimes, and then just like 1 comment or something.
I don't have it. Yeah, the annoying thing with me is like I'm you know, I'm kind of at least kind of active on Twitter. I'm like at least sometimes also commentating on Track of the Days and stuff like that. And I'm such a needy person that every single time I see a one somewhere, like also with Discord, I have to like unmark it. So I don't even read it sometimes in Discord because I have too many channels, but I just can't live with something unread in general. And on Twitter, you get like a like, okay, cool, and you go back, and then 2 minutes later another like, and it's always annoying me because I just can't let it standing there, that number. So I always have to click it away, and I can't do anything with a like, right? I'm gonna be happy about it, yes, sure, but what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, who cares about that, really? Like, it's nice, but I mean, it's just 1 click afterwards.
Yeah,
it's something that changes your life.
You know, it's a like. Like, I want to be able to like look at the like maybe or something, but just don't notify me about it. I just want to be notified about something where I can like read it or something like that. You know, like a comment where I'm like, yeah, maybe I want to like that comment, or maybe I want to comment on that comment, something like that. That's useful. But a like, please just give me the option. And I don't know if you can do that or not, but I hope so. I just don't know how.
I'm only on Twitter and I do not understand the Twitter options at all. I can't find stuff there. But I'm only there because of my French clans. They asked me to do an account. Yeah, that's it. Are you my Twitch chat, Shorty? Because Susie always has to use her channel points in order to tell you something. Maybe you could read the chat yourself.
I'm not in your chat.
Maybe you could just read it yourself.
The thing with
just forcing you to read the chat, isn't that good?
I mean, the thing with that Discord, I have the same, and that's why I have muted like every single Discord, that I don't get notifications like that.
I also hate numbers,
like
no? Also have to click that away always.
Especially like a big red number like that. That's why that Diablo Cup was so annoying.
Yeah, and also Yannick's
all
Discord.
the time.
Actually, Yannick's Discord is also annoying, no? because he always pings when he goes live and when he posts what he will do in the stream.
Oh, I have that turned off.
Do you not
Like
get
the
pings
only
if
thing
you
that I get
mute the
from
whole channel?
Yannick's Discord, the only thing that I get from Yannick's Discord is if he tags me for like being in the top 3 in the SlowLearnerCup Cup. That's the only thing.
Do you have the whole channel muted and then you don't get any pings?
I don't know. I think that is something. Like just like that's I have that quite often. That just that at everyone's you don't get. You know, you still get the at Lars or in your case at Marius, but not the at everyone.
Yeah. How do we attack this? To be further outside, I guess. Ah, this is super weird to try. Not sure how you do that. To really focus on this map. This gear down was weird. Did not expect that.
This is just so weird.
Jumping. Oh god. Hope I make up some positions with that ending. Only a bit.
Just no shot. Twitter just can't do that.
I mean, then that feature is basically useless for anyone who's slightly larger. You know.
I don't know how it does it for people that are like really large, like Twitters or like even bigger than that. I don't know how they survive.
Yeah.
I mean, it groups
Maybe
it,
only
but I
with
guess
DMs or something like that. I don't know. Or just looking at their tweet themselves.
Nah,
Even then, that's bad.
I don't know. But you can just, so the thing is what I can filter. I can like filter that I don't get notifications from people that don't follow me. Or people that I don't, like what is that kind of stuff? Like people with a new account there. Why would I care if the account is new? Why would I care if they follow me? That doesn't make sense. Why would I care if they have an email address? But why would I filter that? I want to filter likes or something like that out. That's for those settings section makes no sense, Twitter.
Like Twitter in general, it just seems kind of bad. I don't know. To me.
It depends. Twitter has its uses. For Trackmania, it's the thing with Twitter is that it like keeps you in your bubble.
Yeah, at least yeah, for Trackmania, it's not.
Yeah.
Iki is already far behind. I do not understand this quest map. I mean, 5th place is at least something, but it's the typical kind of track with all these blocks where you don't know do you keep grip or not and where do you have to drive. It's really... And also blocks that do not exist, like items.
You just play the old games too much, Marius. You should just You should just not play the old stadium games at all, and then take a break from Trackmania for like a couple of weeks.
I do not
to
really
refresh
play.
your like.
I do not really
memory.
play the old stadium games at the moment.
Yeah, but it's still your muscle memory that fucks you up because the grip changed in the new Trackmania.
Okay, I'm in the final now with Ender, and we were just 2000s behind. KO Boys final. Yes.
Yeah, and MX knockout we also had KO Boys final.
Yeah, but I wasn't in there, so. I would have been possible in theory if I would have played.
Actually, it's equal to the last one where I was 5th. Now I'm 8th. And I'm not even close to 7th. They are 4/10 faster, no. Naja, but look, 2nd place was Akros, interesting. Like Holo is so far down? Wow. Like, they are so close though. Holo's 7th and is only 36 points behind Akros, and he will overtake Akros now as well. Wow. That's a super close SLC there overall. I had only one single good track so far.
Okay. Okay, I won. Nice.
GG.
GG.
I don't know, I kinda like Twitter. Even though you definitely don't want to use it for certain stuff.
They even overtook me. What? I'm almost 11th. What is... I'm really so clueless on these tracks. Like, literally. Like, on other tracks, 11th place is like multiple seconds behind. And here I'm just a tiny bit slower and I fall so many positions back. And there are names ahead of me that's... yeah, it's just surprising. Am I really that bad on such tracks? I'm just surprised that everyone else gets it so good. I don't know.
Oh no. This would be something for you, Shorty, actually, this map.
What
I
map is
don't
it?
know if you're looking at it. That's bump road check. Like full bump road check. Oh my god, the map is
I
called
built-
Sosig.
I have a map called Bratwurst that is only with sausage.
Well, Lars, I think you would have liked the DRC maps, or at least some of them.
Yeah, probably. Like
I
the ones
have a
before.
recording, when it's up on YouTube, you can see it.
Need to tell me next time. Otherwise I forget.
That map looks interesting, but at the same time super weird.
Yep.
Okay, that like I saw one good rift.
Wait, that cut. Wait, what? Lol.
Yeah, the card is pretty bad. Yeah.
What a good warm-up I have, like what a good first try that is. 42.7, 4/10 behind author time. What is
At
this?
least the map is interesting now.
Road, yeah, nothing. Okay. I hope that I come in time tomorrow for the cup of the day. Too bad I'm not able to hunt your track, Shorty. Because I have to work the next day again. So.
I mean, there's not that much to hunt, I think. Even though you might be interested in that kind of thing, I don't know.
Usually I am.
You can still maybe hunt it a little bit. I don't think that... I don't know.
Then I have to step up.
You will see. Maybe you hate it. Who knows?
There can be everything on such maps always. Just need to understand the handling quickly enough. Probably. Okay, he's second place. What can go wrong today with winning this SLC? I mean, I'm still in a good position, but it could have been easily much better. There's so many 10th places now on actually good styles for me. 10th places just cost you a lot of points. It's just not good enough. Ah shit, they are right ahead of me. Now Holo shows how good he can be in tech. This is really a map for him. Still wrong my line. For a moment I thought I won. Good ending, definitely. Picking and the loses a bit on points. I mean, he's also close. Still, I really do not have a lot of lead to most of the players. We got now tech, grass, RPG and mixed. So we still got dirt, ice, full speed and plastic water. Let's go. I mean, ice will decide a lot, obviously. Oof, what's this?
Turbo was just in on this map, 5 seconds behind by 2000s. Incredible. Need to watch that.
Yeah, so tight. Was that magnet? I'm not sure. Oh my god. So transitional, this map. also not easy now on this dirt. That was a good run.
Plus, the end of the sausage map looks actually pretty decent to drive. The start is...
There's some interesting. Wait, the cut, obviously.
Yeah, not only the cut, even without the cut, the drifts there looks weird.
Yeah, like you have to, I don't know, like do them short, like shorter than you want to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's almost like an ice brake tap.
Again, shit
PB?
first lap.
No, I fucked it up. Might still be faster. Yeah, no. Missed it by 800s. Oh wait, Armor and Turbo out. They were 1-2.
Lol. I'm gonna go now. We are gonna talk to each other tomorrow.
Maybe.
Yeah, see you.
Good night.
Yeah. Was a bad round. Holo crashed it seems like, but still gets 5th. Like he's right before the big pack of players. Now only Nepik is right ahead of him. But important, this points gain. But the maps do not suit me that well. Crest map with the blocks, the dirt one with lots of jumps and transitions. And also always with parts that I don't understand, like this one here. I have literally no idea what is the idea of this part. I have such a bad position, I'm 15th. Oh shit. Now I will be 5th and that without a crash. But the gear was so shit. Yeah, and Holo didn't drive a fast lap time either, but he wins. And I'm 4th. Still consistently good points at least, so that I get overall a lead to the others. I really don't know what is planned in the start. The gear is bad, the transition is bad, it's unsmooth. Can't really change it now.
Okay, fine against Yakoi.
And Holo? Ah, he's there. 2000 set of Siamp. The ice map. Yeah, here it will decide. The ice map does not look good for me, I have to say. There's a GPS. Do I want to watch that?
I won.
Nice.
You instantly DNF'd after the start, okay. He failed the cut, I guess. Okay, it's 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Okay, but this will be harder to win now.
Lolne?
Kinda. Just ice. You know the Neo slide maps basically, but instead, very large, with ice and plastic walls, and straight 90-degree walls. You know,
Yeah.
like just a zigzag, and you have to always wall bounce. I guess. Actually, the way it's built, it might actually not be faster, to be honest. I think it's just normal ice slides. Yeah, I think it's just a normal ice map, actually. The way it's built. Because the walls are just way too far away from the turn. Oh fuck, medicine is here, we're great. It's just a normal ice map. That would be hard to win then.
People finish ahead of Holo, please. Ah, okay. I mean, I'm also getting denied so close to 3rd place. Far away from 5th. Do not make that many. Do not get that many points for this 4th. Symphom is not so happy about this ice map. Yeah, that was sick. Somehow. Oh, Vicky overtakes me. Really? Yeah, that looks good. Holo 121 points, me 180 points. Hope I can continue like this. Where's Vicky? So he's 5th. Peaking and is really doing so well. Like on all the tracks, on all the styles. It's always up there.
I definitely saw him much more often now.
Oh, so close to first. But another second place. Exactly now where it is a very tight SLC, I get my best positions on ice. Like I get more points on the ice map now than on crest, than on dirt, than on tech, than everywhere. Beside the RPG one. On the RPG one I scored better. But if I get a good last round as well, then ice is my best one. Second best one. Ice is really so dependent on the map.
Also just on the map style. There are different styles for us.
Yeah, this one is actually a mix of bobsleigh and ice slides.
In those SSCs we often had the same style of ice map always.
I don't know, this right uphill. Sometimes I have the ice slide and sometimes I have what I now had. But I can't describe what it is. Now I won the last round, I can't believe it, nice. And Holo didn't finish. Beautiful. Beautiful. Holo and Peking and are then equal, kind of. Four points between them. Yeah. The right uphill, now I did not ice slide it, but I still got the speed from an ice slide. And in another round I did not get the speed. And sometimes I did ice slide, like really ice slide, but this now I just gained so much speed. It was like something in between, but it worked, I don't know. So now I need to protect my lead on the last two tracks. Let's see how they will go. This is now plastic. Plastic is in theory not so bad, but can be bad if I do not understand the gears. This is a weird map here. Oh god. It's a normal map which would have road and then just plastic surface on it. Okay, you get the gears kinda easy there at least. Here I lost all my gears. Too bad. That penalty there, I sometimes ask, should I overjump or not? What is this section here? That's not nice. Definitely have to jump. Lost my first place because I was afraid to be too far right. Or maybe also because I took the wrong finish. I don't want to risk the finish here, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe I can drive so good that I have enough lead for the safe finish. Holo again, only 129 points. I have the feeling when Holo has a bad map, then it really puts him down. Then he continues to drive not good. I mean, he had the chance to win, and now I'm not sure if he will even stay podium if he does not start driving good again. Okay, this was a completely different line, but I kept speed. Yeah, Holo again. Further behind was best as well. Yeah, Peking Endo is basically the one that sticks closely. I have a good lead to him, but he's just keeping it up. He just is so consistent. He makes no really bad rounds. He's always there. That was so far ahead. And now that I say that Peking Ender always has good rounds, he only gets 140 points. Yep, that's good for me. Holo 160, Boss Best 123, Wiki 129. They all score bad. Like, who's behind me now? Akros, Jill, Winch, Nathan. Yeah, surprising this round. Now I almost have 200 points lead. Now I have it super bad. Yeah, 8th place for me now, wow. Amazing. And I was so unlucky with the gear, and they are all exactly in front of me, all right ahead. Ja. Full speed is missing. Yeah, okay, it's of course can go very wrong on this dial.
Wait, is it? No. Wait. 2 missed the finish. That's impressive.
Scheiße. Man, this is fast.
Okay, top 3 situation on this ice map against Medicine and Xavier.
Sounds not easy.
Nice.
Oh no. How would you expect that this thing is curved? Picking end is only 4th at least. Oh, how would you expect this thing is curved? This put me down suddenly. I was not really expecting that. Hello, Thomas.
Okay, final against Xavier.
Medicine out. Really. Is it now still just ice lights?
Yeah, just ice lights. Typical ice lights, you want to have them super inside. I slid out. I just slid out. But why did I slide out?
Oh, barely too high. Almost too high. Did Xeria also slide out?
Nope. He drove a decent time, I think. I hope so. That's so weird. I just stood out. No reason. Just stood out. This is the first time that happened now. This is disappointing. Like I wanted to go for all wins. This is now.
Did you join the very first knockout already?
Yeah.
Isn't it difficult to join the server with too many players, or?
No, it's only 40 players.
Picking Enter still keeps up there. But
Yeah.
no, I should be safe if I just finish. I hope my internet survives.
Okay, this has a nose bug finish. I gotta drive this one.
When said you were lucky in the 3 rounds before the final?
Me?
Yeah.
No? I was at good rounds. Like I drove much faster than Soviet's PB right before. I don't know.
And finish line. That's a shit run, but it doesn't matter. They removed here the widget where you see the points that you get on the map. Somehow removed that, I don't know. Alright, I won the SlowLearnerCup. We have Peking Enter in 2nd place, then Boss Bass in 3rd, then Holo probably in 4th, ahead of Winch, Rem, Veki only 7th, Symptom 8th, even though now he's actually further up, even though he was much worse on the ice map. Agros 9th and Flowersea in 10th, then we have Danta Fastchill and the other players right here. I see das Tape in 22nd, ahead of Neo Tertia. El Puleto is casting this? Yeah, he was not playing. No.